Alright, here it is, you guys. This is the latest version of my scx10 deadbolt. So I've had this truck like 4 years. It has went under a lot of operations. A lot. I don't really form this truck to popular belief. I form this to my needs. And there's a lot of people that just kind of, I don't know, I guess they've gotten interested in the truck over time, just seeing what I do to it. There is going to be an axle update in the future because the front dog bones on this are about shot. Let's see, there they are. Yeah, they look like poo-poo. I mean, if you're wondering, so the reason the video quality all of a sudden just stepped up like crazy is because I've been using Samsung Galaxy Note 4 for 4 years, almost as long as I've had this truck actually, and the phone just recently started getting really bad. It just didn't want to do nothing, so I upgraded to the Note 9, $1,000 freaking cell phone, but you know, it's whatever. So this is just a quick walk around of it. I redone the square body a little bit, still need to do the lights. Got the interior in there still with the cigarettes and my man driving, but you know, it didn't come out as good as it should. It's gonna have to be redone. This was just kind of like a quick little slap together for it, just so I could drive. There's the newest edition, is a 2-speed transmission. I believe this one's from Extra Speed. I couldn't tell you. I think it was roughly only $60, but so far it's had about 3 of those ran on it, which is a 3S 5200. So I've ran about 3 packs on that transmission, and so far it's doing pretty damn good. I set the shifter up like this just because that's what I found works best for these. I do have the Fly Sky remote. I'm sure you guys remember this feller, where I did the 3S battery mod on it, so I'm not having to put a shit ton of batteries in it. So there it is, 3S 1800 milliamp hour. I've got the EC3 connector in there, but the mote's on, and my transmission is set here, and I've trimmed everything to where it works real well. So there it is. That's it going in a second, and I actually have to bump the truck around a little bit. Oh, there, when I bumped it too much. But it's kind of tricky. These 2 speeds don't really like to shift any freaking ways. I don't know why that is. This one does really good compared to most. I just have to bump it typically, but like right there, see, it just switches perfect. It was just happened to be hung, but see, this one does pretty good. And all I do is just click, and it works really good with the springs. So there's you guys an idea for that if you're having troubles figuring out a situation for your 2-speed. Let's see here. That's about the only new thing that I've done, really. All my electronics are still in the rear, battery's still in the front. I am using the original Axial battery tray. I've just got, if you notice here, the bumper support is not in the chassis, it's up above it, and then there's a bracket off of that which holds the battery. The reason I've done this is, see the servo clearance, yes, so I've done that to get a little bit more room up front. You know those weird little tabs? That's how the bumper's held on, and it's been holding on like that forever. It's been like this. I have, those are 15 mil wheel wideners from RC 4-wheel drive in the front, and the reason I'm using those, I'm borrowing those from my Gen 7. I'm waiting on the other two from Hot Racing that they have the pin that goes through that's threaded. So those are a little bit stiffer than these. So I'm waiting on those. Well, there's the new Eco Power in there. This is the smaller one. Costed like 64 bucks. It has like 240 ounces of torque. Oh yeah. See, that's another reason why I'm trying to upgrade my axle, is because this one's wore out. Like, I've glued those holes. I've put bigger screws in them. I've done everything on the man. These things are even beef tubed on the inside, and it's still, you know, the little post under there. There's not much you can do about it. So it's going to be an axle swap here pretty soon. I'm still using the original wild bore drive shafts and my Axial links. All of this is from the bomber kit. The bomber kit comes with the little nylon washers, extenders. I think they're for the shocks, but I used them to extend my rear a little bit because that body right there is a little bit longer than the Jeep. So we extended those a little bit. Oh yeah, and these are the 2.2s from the bomber. It's the BF Goodwrench Bajas. So they do pretty good. Let's see. That should be. This is how we're gonna randomly get you some video on this. So what I do is I take this off for standing, and then for like videoing off of the controller, I use this little doodad and wrap it around the bottom, and then the phone hangs under the controller. You'll see how it works. Here we go. Let's see if we can get you some in the doodad filming.